Hey, what's up, 2K culture? It's your boy Indy, 2K, all day, every day, in the house and the place to be, coming back at you with another My Team banger. And today, guys, I'm just redeeming some items that I have in my auction outcomes. I've got about 50 plus items pending, and I'm pretty sure they're all ready to be cashed in. And like I said, there's only one day left until the start of season 9, the final season. It's pretty much end game at this point. And this whole time, I hope you guys have been listing all of your jerseys, your sneakers, your takeover boost, all of the cosmetic stuff, your arenas. Right now, people have, their favorite players on their teams. They have GOAT squads, and they want to deck out their favorite players and their favorite teams, and they're looking to put them in their favorite sneakers, or in their favorite jerseys, or in their favorite arena. So try to sell all of the cosmetic stuff that you can right now because it's really fetching a high price in the auction house, sometimes even more than players. And that's what you should be doing, especially if you're going to be playing 2K25 for the long term. And I suggest you guys stay on this game until you see some like real game footage, some real gameplay of 2K26. Just don't go jumping into 2K26 when you got so much already invested into this game, especially if the game isn't good or isn't going to appeal to you. So if you're going to be playing this game for the long run, I strongly suggest for you to be selling all of your stuff like your sneakers and your takeover boost. Your badges are pretty worthless at this point because all of your good cards, from Dark Matters and up, actually from like Pink Diamonds and up, anything in the auction house is pretty much already badged the fuck out. So badges aren't selling for a premium price anymore. They're selling actually for like, it doesn't matter if they were bronze or silver or gold badge. They're pretty much all selling for about 250 each. And you're lucky to get 1,000 or 2,000 MT for some of those badges. But meanwhile, stuff like sneakers and takeover boost and jerseys and arenas are selling for a really high premium price right now in the auction house. And that's what I recommend selling, especially your sneakers. And right now, with a day left before season 9, the auction house is looking as bad as I've ever seen it. GOAT King James is down to like a million MT. So I suggest on this last and final day, before those Invincibles and those GOAT packs drop, sell every single player you have in your collection. Sell everything that isn't tied down to the ground. Anything that's not locked in, just sell it and get rid of it. Because you'll always have a chance, especially if you're going to be playing this game for the long run. You're always going to have a chance in season 9 and going forward to get those players and anything else much cheaper out of the auction house. So now is definitely the time to sell. If you have a ton of MT, and I'm talking about you have 10 million or you have like 8 mil, I guess also now's the time to buy. I mean, the market's already pretty much crashing. It's starting to sink quicker than the Titanic. So just start cashing in on all of that. And like I said, start selling your players if you want to enjoy season 9 and going on further with the game. You could always buy those players back. And at this stage of the game, if you're tired of waiting for the market to crash and you're tired of of waiting for GOAT packs and Invincible packs to drop, start spending that MT and start enjoying yourself. The only reason why I'm over here stacking up my MT is because I had my fun with my GOAT cards. I played from, I think it was week 4 of season 7. I played with them all the way from then, all the way until like maybe 5 days ago. I was running with all goats in my lineup, and the last, I want to say, 7 to 8 days, I've been playing with a squad of Invincibles, and I've also continued the fun and continued the winning. Remember, winning equals fun, and that's what I've been continue to that's what I've been doing so far in Showdown with my Invincible squad, my no money spent Invincible squad. I won 20 or 30 games with them, something like that. No, 25 games. I sold my Ghost Squad when I had 120 wins, and now I'm at 145. So with all that said, I'm gonna start cashing in on stuff, and let's see how much I'll make at the end. So far, I'm at 6.5 million MT. I want to make it to 6.7 million MT by the start of the new season. And if I could also do that plus get to Pink Diamond rep, I'll get 250,000 from that, and I'll be able to easily be back at 7 mil. Okay, oh, I got a pair of unsold shoes. Sometimes you will have stuff that goes unsold that you will have to list back into the auction house. That's no big deal. You just got to list it back. Not everything's going to sell the first time around, but so far today, it looks like a lot of items have sold. And like I said, sometimes you're gonna have stuff that sells, for 1,000. Sometimes you're gonna have stuff that sells, for 2,000. Sometimes it's gonna sell for 10. And the sneaker market is really volatile. It's always up and down. One minute you can get 5,500 for a pair of sneakers, and the same pair of sneakers might sell next for 550. So you just gotta be patient with the market and just continue listing until you have all the MC you could have before season 9. Just continue trying to stack it up. See over here, a pair of PG4s sold for 6,000. I think it was 4,400, and then this pair sold, same pair of sneakers sold for 600. So the sneaker market's always up and down. It doesn't really matter. It only costed you an amethyst card or 2 diamond cards or 2 pink diamond gold event cards that you would have sold for like 50 MT each. But just sell it for whatever you can get from it, because it doesn't really matter. It's gonna just sit there in your collection collecting dust if you're not using it. Look, some of these LeBrons sold for 2,900. Some of them sold for 800. Some of them sold for 3,000. Look how many of them sold for 3,000. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, these sold for 2, but you get the picture. Right now is the time to sell your sneakers and anything cosmetic in your collection. It really goes for a high price nowadays in the auction house. And that's what I've been doing, just living off of this ever since the start of season 8, where MT became so rare and scarce because they took away the MT method from us, and instead they replaced it with GOAT event cards, week 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 cards. And all that did was, when you rip the pack, instead of having 4 things that you could auction off, like, jerseys and sneakers and playbooks, instead they gave you week 1 and week 2 and week 3 cards, and that's what they filled the packs with, and you couldn't even sell them for any MT. So you was forced to either rip packs or, not have fun. And guys, that got me to 6,000,000.6. And I think I need like 60 more thousand, and I'll be back to 6.7. And like I said, once I get back to 6.7, if I can make it to pink diamond rep before the new season starts, I'll pretty much have 7 mil, because you get 250,000 MT for making it into pink diamond rep, and that would definitely get me to 7 mil. And let's see how many items went unsold. Not too many items went unsold out of 70. And like I said, you should be listing 70 items twice a day into your auction house, and just keep it filled up and just keep selling stuff throughout the day. I know it's a lot of work and it keeps you pretty busy. It is pretty boring and tedious, but if you want to have any sort of MC going into season 9, this is what you got to do. And especially if you want to have any sort of luck playing this game, I don't know, some people plan on playing this game for like the next year. If you plan on playing this game for the long run, this is what you got to do to make MT, especially with as scarce as it's going to be going forward. There's not going to be any challenges for you to complete where you can make MT. There's not going to be really any way for you to make MT on this game unless you're ripping packs or working the auction house the way I'm showing you. Peace out, 2K community. I do it for the 2K culture. Stay savage, never average. I'm out.